Hello and welcome everyone. Faisal here. Today I am in a garden, a tea garden. You can say it, and this is the first time I ever been in one. So as you can see, this is all tree around me, and this is one of the famous thing in Sylhet. When people come here, they usually said like they have to see the waterfall, the tea garden. I was looking at a big fly. So this is all, this is it. It's not as much as it sees it from the outside. It's just like a bush here and there, but usually it's filled up. But I guess it's not the season right now. Hello and good morning from Bangladesh, Sylhet here. Today is my last day on this trip, so I'm on my last walk here for this trip. Uh, I will come here in the future most likely, but not anytime soon. So today I decided to take a walk as early as I could. It is somewhat 8 before 8, so it's not as early as I was expecting. I was planning to get out at around 7, but I barely managed to wake up. I got a bit of cold, so if my voice is a bit different, it's just because of that. I'm feeling very cold also. The weather here is so nice in this time, because in the early morning, let's say it started from night, like late night after 10 till 8 or 9 next morning. It is extremely cold, extremely, like you can literally cannot touch the water. But after this, you can uh, you can go anywhere. Like the heater or the weather gets so hot that you have to take off your jacket and stuff. So this is what I'm facing these days. It's pretty awesome. So there's a lot of kids all around, and most commonly they're a bit shy. Like they don't know what to expect. They do not speak English that well, so that's uh, that's a new thing for them as well. But it's peaceful. Like let's say there's not as much noise as it is on the city and the town, but that's pretty much it. So whenever I just take my camera out, people around me, they just gather and they just look around like what I'm doing. So now and then I get some looks from pretty much everyone. Also, I didn't mention, but these are all rice fields. When you grow the rice, the wet, and now it's not the season, that's why it's all empty. Some of them they have vegetables and stuff, but most of them they do not. ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম, কেমন আছো? কি আছে সকাল সকাল কই? কোথায় যাও সকাল সকাল? আচ্ছা আসো ভাইয়া। So I just met one of my cousins. Salam alaikum. So those are my cousins as well. It's uh, it's a long relationship here. Like people all around, from the family members, they live all around. So basically, in this village, everyone knows each other. Uh, Either they're somewhat related, or they know them from the places around. It's the village itself is not that huge. It's a very small place with a few people, but it's pretty nice and quiet. And I don't see that many people walking all the time at the same time. So they live on themselves, not as much as we do in the cities. Like everyone minding their business here, mostly they'll talk, they'll walk together, but not as the city. Like the city life is way different than the village life. It's nice and quiet. If you like peace, it's a place to visit for a couple of days. I do kind of get like you can say a bit homesick, not because that I miss anything there, but because I have my stuff. Like I have my computer and I have my own bed. You cannot replace it with anything else. I just really hope you guys can see the green grass as I'm looking at it, because I don't think the camera can actually capture the beauty of it. It is way different than it looks in the camera. It's way nicer. Maybe in the future, I'd plan to build a house here as well, so I can visit them whenever I want. There's so many ducks in the water. I'm afraid of the ducks though, because I remember last time when I was here, there was a big duck that was chasing my cousin, and it was actually a huge one. Some say it wasn't a duck; it was might be the swan, but I have no idea. I cannot tell the difference between these and that. This is the school that is opened last year and closed last year as well. Last time when I visited, I was seeing it under construction. Now it's open, but due to the pandemic, they closed it. So it's a new one, but not a used school yet.